to get the third down conversion.
Good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Jones, 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
39-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he completes it to Hunt. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And 6.
Just like that. Slam. Right. 18 cotton.
Now Jones. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flacco. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flacco from the gun. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Giants nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Flacco right back to work after the pick 6. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Flacco eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking for 2 yards here on 3rd down. Flacco. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs.
Complete to
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Jones. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the counter, Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Now Jones on third down, escaping the pressure right. That one is caught by Hunt, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Getting set back deep, Cyrus Jones. And from their own end zone, it's a fake, and he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. George Kittle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will extend their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Bears 28, Giants nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They do snap it. Flacco now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, Hunt. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Jones under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout
It's now
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Odell Beckham.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To pass, Flacco. A short throw caught by Andrews. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan.
You gotta feel it, baby.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those change pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Christian Wilkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Flacco. And that is incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They run again with Hunt. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jones going to keep this himself. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
A big loss on the play.
It'll be a loss of 13 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second down at 7. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Check. Lucky.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
A gain of 9.
9 yards the pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Flacco. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Giants.
Flacco. Under pressure, and he'll go down. sacked back at the 31. Cameron Jordan able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Passing play, Flacco. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check 24. Check 24. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Flacco. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Operating off play action, Flacco. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flacco off play action. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Play action, Flacco. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Odell Beckham, 43 yards. And the Bears add on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Renfro on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And out. It's 4th down.
They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Cameron Jordan. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
We got 25 to Mike. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Warrior 17. We got 25 to Mike. We want this. Hey, 25 to Mike.
On second down and 4, Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Standard at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now
throwing Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Scarlett brought him down. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Makes the score Bears 55.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bears, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.